Honestly, within the first sentence, I thought, I feel like that's what my principal wrote about me. And one of the words that she used was magical. And so when they were reading that particular segment of the packet, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the word she used in reference to me. So when they said that, I started to think maybe. And then as they continued and they talked about the way our classroom is set up and the way that it's run, it kind of just solidified that that's what they were talking about. I was excited. A lot of people had said, oh, you've got this. Oh, you deserve it and all. And I've said several times, it's really hard to brag about yourself or feel that you in any way are deserving of that, because you know how hard all of your coworkers are working. You know how great that your other teachers are. And so you don't feel like you stand out as someone who does something that's really super significant. So it was very honoring, I think, as a Title I teacher to feel like, the hard work that we do every day is actually recognized in that moment. And it wasn't just for me, it was for my building. I mean, we're a team working together and doing some hard stuff every day.
She is a really good teacher. When you're sad, she makes you feel better. She helps you when you have trouble with stuff. And when you get a good grade, she gives you money, the fake money that we have over there. And I never did this in my other classes, which makes her special.
Well, she helps us learn so much. And whenever we get stuff wrong, she says, okay, and she says, even I make mistakes. Thank you for teaching us wonderful stuff.
The kids are fabulous. We have our challenges, but they come in every day, and it's what they bring with them that makes it good. A lot of our kids face some very unique challenges, and they've got some hard stuff, and they carry some burdens with them through the door. But one of the best things about it is that you get to develop relationships with them, and you get to know them. You get to see their personalities, and you get to see those light bulbs come on. So I think that's got to be the best part. I mean, we have great coworkers, and we have a great classroom environment, but it's the kids that make it worth it.
I've been teaching for 14 years. I guess really the passion for teaching came in 3rd grade. I'm a Chesapeake Public Schools product, and I had Mr. Castine was my 3rd grade teacher. I will always remember him. He really pushed me to do well. He really pushed me academically, socially, everything. He helped me through some tough times. And then I went on to college at Barton College in Wilson, North Carolina. Got my degree there in history and math, middle school. Went from there, started teaching in Norfolk Public Schools, history, civics. Really loved that. Wanted to get closer to home once I started having children. So I came to Chesapeake Public Schools. During that time, I went to the George Washington University, got my master's in administration and educational leadership. And I've been here at Oscar Smith now. This is my 9th year. Teaching Algebra 1 and love it, love every minute of it, love all my kids, and I wouldn't change it for the world. It was a wonderful honor. It was very humbling, very proud. Again, because I come from Chesapeake Public Schools, I know what great teachers we have out there, so to be chosen, it was really a great honor. It was the support and love I got here. I mean, my room was decorated. The kids were so excited. The kids, of course, were like, oh, we had no doubts. We knew you were the best. So it was really, really nice, really nice.
She's hardworking, and she's nice, and she takes her time and explains things to us because she's a great teacher. She's like my favorite teacher of all.
Well, she's really cool. I feel like I could talk to her, if I have a problem about anything. And if stuff's hard, most of the time I don't understand what we're doing. But then she explains it, so I'm ready for the test. So, she's good. I like her. She's the best. Yeah, I think she deserved it. She's pretty good. I think she's the best of all the teachers over here.
Miss White is a really great math teacher. I am in part, so it's really hard for me to learn math, but she just makes it so easy. It's great, and she's always involved with SCA and everything else. So she just really cares about her students. You can tell she, if we're struggling or something, she's there, and she's interested in helping us and us, learning and getting better.
I had a phenomenal teacher in high school that really showed me the way and the path to go in life because I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and he realized that I had those leadership skills that he was helping me develop. And then I decided that I loved math, that would just, combine to me have a great career in high school mathematics. So this is my 10th year. I've had all 10 years teaching at Grassfield. My first year teaching is the first year Grassfield opened. I know some of the others that were also up for the running, and they're all phenomenal teachers, so I was very surprised that I was the one chosen. It means the world to me just because I've put in so much work throughout the years developing my craft and helping be the best educator I could be, and hoping that what I have been doing matters, and that now I hope that being High School Teacher of the Year, others will see me and ask for my opinion and ask for collaboration throughout the whole city of Chesapeake, not just Grassfield High School.
She just makes a lot of time. Like, she just focuses on teaching and getting the kids to understand things very well, so she does that in a really good way. It's way easier for me when she teaches me in the ways that she does, so like, I enjoy it a lot. I would probably meet her in the morning when she's rushing all around and say, hey, you're a great teacher, I love you lots.
Initially, when I first went to college, I wanted to major in political science or business, something that would change my lifestyle drastically. But along my path, I had a variety of teachers who really invested in me along the journey. And then by the time I got to college, I had one particular professor who he just kind of spoke to me in a way that he commanded straight A's. He was like, you should make straight A's. There's no excuses for you to make straight A's. And it was really at that moment that I began to reflect on the impact of teaching and the power that teachers really have, because students really do believe what teachers say. So when he told me I should be a straight A student, I believed it. And then I did. I went and made straight A's. And so that caused me to change my major. And my advisors, they were like, please don't do that. You're going to lose so many credits. But I knew that I was supposed to be a teacher from that moment on. And so that's what brought me to the field of education. I think the most rewarding piece for me is just knowing what's taking place every day, throughout the week, throughout the month, as I am consistent with showing the students how much I care about them and how much they can achieve, having high expectations. Even if I don't necessarily see the fruit immediately, I know that eventually fruit will come, because that's kind of how my life was. Those teachers who invested in me, they didn't necessarily get to see what took place after I left their classes or years later, but I still recall, vividly the moments that they said, hey, you should do this, or you're not achieving to your potential, you can be doing this. But so I know that every day that I come to work, I know I'm making an impact. Even if I don't see it this year, I know 5 years, 10 years down the road, my students will be better people in general, better sons, hopefully great fathers, and productive citizens in society, just because of the investment that I make in them.
I had Mr. Taylor for 4 years. When I first came here, I was having a rough time in school, and Mr. Taylor actually, he got me on the right track. Like, he actually kept me motivated. Like, Mr. Taylor, he reached me, like him and the principal, a couple principals here reached me, and I actually started to turn it around, and I started to see like they really want the best for me. So Mr. Taylor, he really motivated me, and some principals here motivated me too. He an awesome teacher. Like, his lessons are great. He is just a great person, period. Like, he's a motivator. Like, that's what he do. He reaches us, like, as kids. He reaches us. He reaches the school too. Like, so he's a great motivator. He's an awesome teacher. I think he deserves more state, region, nationals. I think he deserves it all.